What up, Coop Group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 30. Just kidding. Season is over, which actually ended during this war. But I was already assigned my champions and my paths. So this is me joining when at the point we knew the war was bugged, but we were going to do a boss rush, and the rest of us, including me, was going to sit back and wait till the boss was down. But since the war was bugged and high ground was on every single champion, I think they canceled this war, and it was just too late to be able to change the war ratings after this war, in case it affected some alliances. So they actually canceled the rest of season. So season will only be 9 wars. So season rewards coming soon, if and when Kabam actually drops their season rewards. Because, I mean, it's been 4 days and they have yet to drop it. So we're waiting for that. But anyways, I'm scheduled for Path 1 and then Path 5. I brought Ghost, Wasp, and Doom. I don't think Suicides is on. I probably could have turned it on, but that Doom fight I didn't want to turn on. And I'm actually going to try and take some of those mini-bosses, because with season over, you just take whatever you can and just have fun. Although we usually try and get boss down, but our motivation this war was just done. We were just done. At this point, we died 2 times already, but if you see at this point now, when I'm actually starting to fight, we died like 20 times, and the opponent died like 30. So, I mean, yeah, it happens. But since it is off-season, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go with Ghost or Doom for this fight. My original plan was Doom's with a Power Star 1 and just throw it to turn off his power gain and his regen. But I'm like, no. I'm going in with my 5-star Wasp. Wasp hasn't seen any action in the last few seasons, man. And watch, this passive stun turns off his power gain. I didn't know passive stun does that. It's great. So I'm going to bait special 1. I'm not going to block it. I thought about trying to block it there, but I knew that the passive stun right there turns off the power gain. Doing some good damage right now. Although if I had my 6-star rank 3 in offense, I'd be doing a lot more damage. But my 6-star rank 3 is on defense. And if I was boosted up, which I'm not, I think the only boost I put on was the combat regen boost, because I am running out of those in doing overflow. So I blocked that to get some regen on that debuff he gives me. Throwing a special 2. Not sure why it's a special 2. Maybe I should have gone special 3. But I just want to do some big damage, hoping that the power sting was going to do something. But he decided not to throw a special 2 at all. He's out special 2. He throws it here right before it goes unblockable. Goes unblockable for the last bit. He's unblockable now after knocking me down. I wait that out, push him back a little bit. He does have that power gain, but I think this is when he decides to not throw any more, or after this point, he decides not to throw any specials. But look at that little weak incinerate that's on me. It's regenning me. It's great. Although it's only regenning me a little bit. I'm gonna block. I thought I was going to block that, but I guess not. Took it to the face, throw a special 1 just to push him back. And it looks like he didn't activate the regen because of the concussion, I guess, or something from the special 1. So that was pretty useful. He's not throwing a special 2. I'm trying to bait it out, pushing him back. He's not throwing it. And special 3. So Wasp is dead. Got him down to 12%. If I was boosted at all, I could have done that fight with Wasp easily. It would have been a lot quicker to do with Doom or Ghost. But hey, good try, Wasp. You tried your best. Now, time to bring in Ghost to finish the job. He is going to regen a bit. I do not have Suicides on. I think with Suicides on, Wasp would have finished that fight just fine. So yeah, there's so many things that could have gone better that Wasp could have actually done that fight. If I would have gone for a special 3, probably would have finished him off instead of special 2. But yeah, he's dead. I'm going to throw a special 1 in a second. I'm at 100%, hoping to stay there. And then there's the Void fight next. Void is on masochism. I blocked this just to get the ineptitude on me, but I'm cornered, whatever. Special 2, he's down. Wow, that's a 30-second fight. That took forever without a special start 1 and power back boost. Man, that's what I would have done. Now onto this Void on masochism. Now Void is not typically a high ground defender. So look at on the top right, that debuff on him, or buff, whatever we call it, a node. He's going to be activating high ground. But watch, he gets defensive. I'm so pissed. And then I'm taking high ground damage. It's so dumb. Run back. Luckily, he runs at me there. Turn off that debuff. I turn off high ground. He gets defensive. I don't want to activate masochism, although it would not have been a big deal. Going to throw a special 2 in a second, hoping to turn off high ground and to turn off his debuff. Perfectly timed. Thank you. He throws his special 2, hopefully, into my phase. Thank you. High ground is back on again with 1 high ground charge. Hopefully, I don't have to block anything, which I'm hoping he just is offensive enough to run into me. Turn high ground off. Get that debuff on me from the combo. Man, if I had a power back boost, this would have been so much better because he would have been down by now. Trying to turn it off. It's off now. Petrifies off me. I'm going to throw a special 1 right here, I think, just to finish him off because I know it would kill him. And he's dead. I lost all that health from block damage, high ground, and from his debuff that got on me. So if this was seasoned, I would have been a lot more careful. Easily could be done with Ghost. Easily. I think we originally had a Fury for that node, but we actually had that Fury guy be a total fight guy with all 3 pre-fights instead of actually doing fights. So I would love to do that, but I'm taking fights. Now on to this Ebb and Flow Intercept Storm X. My combat regen boost is no longer going. If I was actually doing this fight, I'd do a power start 1 still. I would have done all 3 of those fights in power start 1. And I would have a power back boost, and I would do an intercept right here to get to a special 2. But she's being a turd and just being defensive. But luckily, I know how to dodge a special. Intercept right there. Special 2, which won't be glanced because she can't glance specials. Not supposed to unless it's bugged. She has 2 high grounds up. Not a big deal. But yeah, it's my last ghost fight planned for the war. Took that block. No clue how I took that on block with 2 of those. But she has 2 high ground on. Not a big deal. Gonna bait special 2 here. And after her special 1, I'm going to try and get the intercept right there. And so it's back on again. That was super quick. And she's down. So super easy fight against Storm Pyramid X. Not sure why she was placed here. Maybe because the glancing would maybe not count on some hits. But easy Corvus fight too for a Corvus charge. But they've died 40 times. We've done 18. But we're not pushing to win this war. At first, we're like, just take the loss. But by that point, everyone lost motivation. Then we're like, hey, let's push for the win. But by that point, we were saying, let's push for the win. Again, everyone had already lost motivation to even fight in this war. We had a lot of people not even join, because why join if it doesn't count? And if season's over, we just want our rewards. That's all we want. But this is Ebb and Flow Nova. Got a nice intercept there, but it turned off his Fury. So the intercept didn't count. My goal here is just do a Doom rotation. Get to my special 3. There's a nice intercept. No clue how I got that. I was so lucky. He went unblockable. I threw my special 2 so I can stop his unblockable. Since I have the Fury up, I decided to throw my special 2. But didn't do too much damage with the Incinerate. So kind of sad with that. But with Mighty Charge, most of his damage, most of the debuffs will just be shrugged off anyways. So yeah, he is a high ground defender. Not sure why I threw a special 2 there, really. Again, it's doing like no damage with Incinerates. I thought it would have done a lot more, but I had no Furies up from my Doom rotation. And I told myself I'd be doing Doom rotation anyways, so not sure what is happening here. Now right here, I'm trying to get to a special 1 so I can take away his power, which it happens right there. And I know that this fight can be a long fight, but it can easily be done without even doing intercepts. Hence why I'm not going for any intercepts at all. Perfect dodge is special 1. Cool. I didn't get parried. Awesome. Gonna try and push in the special 2. Taking some block damage, whatever. Push in special 2 right here, and now I'm gonna throw my special 3. Get my Fury up. If I can get 2 Furies from 2 special 3s, it'd be great. But that's pretty unlikely because Mighty Charge, and it's hard to reparry this guy sometimes. So yeah, big special 3. Well, big for the fact that Ebb and Flow Intercept is up. Doom hit, light, double medium. Get a special 2 right here. I think I'm going to throw it right away just because I can. Going to get as much damage as I can off right there. Because Ebb and Flow Intercept is still up, it does like no damage. But it's enough. Another perfect dodge, special 1. I don't know if I can hit in this fight. I think I have a pretty good fight, and it's going pretty well. I might get hit somewhere by trying to dodge a special. Not sure why I threw that right there, but I think I wanted to... Wait, he had unblockable, and I wanted to turn off right away. I was being super smart. right here, dodged it, or I evaded it. Sorry, I was blocking it, but luckily high ground wasn't active right there, so I got pretty lucky there. Now I'm easily winning this health fight, easily. My second special 3, I should have just done only special 3s in this fight, and gone for the Doom rotation. It would have done a lot more damage and gotten this fight down a lot quicker, but I'm not running any boosts, I'm not rushing anything in this fight, so honestly, this fight went super well. I can easily do this fight again anytime I'm scheduled for it. I'd be super excited to do it. But yeah, I'm managing his high ground so well in this fight. Like, legit, I thought I wouldn't have managed it well. But he had no high ground at the end of that fight, which I'm pretty proud of. Good job, Coop. Now, there's a man thing. I was like, can I take that with any of my champions? Maybe if Wasp was still alive, I'd be able to nuke him down. But I could not. So I tagged my partners on path 3 and path 5. And we got Buddy from path 5 to move. And on to the mini-bosses. So it's a bit later. And I figured, you know what? Let's try these mini-bosses. High ground is down. I think Ink took down the boss, double noted with his Hercules. Insane, if you ask me. I think it was a Magneto boss with his Hercules. And it just shows, he probably didn't even boost. It just shows that dude's a beast. And Hercules is a beast. And it's awesome. Anyways, since high ground is down, I can shock her all I want. My goal here is just do as much damage as I can. This is safeguard, so I won't be doing too much damage. I'm sure if I did a Doom rotation, it would do a lot more. But you gotta be careful with the Doom rotation because she might evade you mid-Doom rotation. So you gotta make sure you either bait out a special 1 or a heavy attack before you do Doom rotation. But she's throwing special 1s pretty well. I didn't bother healing up in this fight. And I had no reason to throw heavies, except for to just push her over a bar of power to bait it out. But this is a pretty easy Doom fight. Just be careful of putting the shocks on her. Just do parry light if you have to when there's high ground on her. Trying to beat out heavy. She didn't throw it. Jerk. But luckily I'm shock immune, so that did nothing to me. But I'm throwing special 2s just to put some debuffs on her. I think that was the point, to not throw special 3s. I just want to put debuffs on her so I can nuke her down quicker because of safeguard. Special 3 rotation wouldn't do too much, although it might give a little bit more in the incinerate. But it's not a big deal. This will be a lot longer fight with high ground. Oh no, she evaded me. Not sure how. Oh no. But I'm like, crap, don't push the special 2. But look how close she was to special 2. So close to special 2. But because of 3 special 1, I could have just done a parry and light to steal some of her power. But yeah, she purified my debuff, I think, to I don't know how she purified it. I can't even think about that right now. Bait out special 1, throw in special 2, and hopefully this fight would be over very soon. But it is safeguard, so I'm not doing too much damage per hit. I think the cap is 1455. So yeah, bait special 1, do a 5-hit combo, and this should be over. That fight was over in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Could have been a lot quicker if I had boosted up for bigger incinerates. But yeah, pretty proud of that fight. I think I could ghost that fight too. It would just be a very long ghost fight too. Now this Peni Parker, Stunning Reflection and Polka Dot Power. I thought, you know what, let's go with Ghost, unboosted. I'm going to try and get the special 2 only by phasing because of the fact you can only get power from either power gain effects or from debuffs or damage over time debuffs in this node. And I can't parry her. I didn't know her heavy that well. She's being super defensive. I'm so pissed, man. She's being so defensive. This doesn't help me at all. And then she's hitting into my block. I'm like, dude. Missed this one. She dodges back. I can't get my power up worth crap at all because she's not running into my phase. Barely at all. And then I almost get to a special 2. Get to it right there. She throws a special 1, which auto blocks me, so I can no longer phase. Well, I can phase, but I'm dead. If she would have been more offensive at the beginning of the fight, I could have easily got a special 2 before she even had a special 1, before she got any spider charges. I was so mad about that. But I'm like, whatever. This war doesn't matter. Let's go on with Doom. Let's see what damage I can do. His shock will be able to give me sub power. And I can't stun her, so no heavy attacks, no special threes. Just go pure in and just knock down her shield. She's at 87 shield charges. I'm barely doing anything at all here. I figured I'm like, you know what, at this point, I don't think I can do anything with Doom. But he's a tank, so I'm going to do what I can. Going to bait special. I think I was going to try and bait special 1, but I just pushed it to special 2. Take it on the block, whatever. Not a big deal. She gets 1 spider charge. I think she needs 4 or something to actually auto-block me. But I think at this point, I'm just hitting her once just to put a shock on her and not get auto-blocked. If I do, just to be careful. I've done more damage now with Doom than I have with Ghost. So I'm killing it. Auto-blocked, whatever. Not a big deal. She does take some of my power from the auto-block. I should be doing more hits here now. I think I was trying to push the special 2. I was trying to push myself to special 2 for sure. Right there, I got special 2, stealing her power. Gonna throw it. Unblockable. Can auto-block it. Suck it. She's immune to incinerate. Totally forgot about that. That's why I was trying to push myself to special 2. Man, I should have done more hits there, but I knew I get auto-blocked. Again, I've done so much damage with Doom here, but I think this is the Venom fight for sure. You just block bait heavies and just destroy her. I saw Agent X from GT40 do this fight with Venom, and he finished with a full 100% health of power, or of health, sorry. And he did that by just dash baiting. Instead of block baiting, which I'd be doing, I'm kind of dash baiting heavies with there. But he did pretty well there in that fight. Doom did awesome, died from the auto block and being power stole. So yeah, great job this war. It was super fun. We actually lost this war because they explored a lot more. I think they took down 2 bosses, and we took down 1, or maybe it was the other way around. They took down 3, we took down 2. But if we had taken down 1 more boss, we would have won this war because of attack bonus easily. But good job to GOM P. Congrats to both of us for Plat 1 probably, unless people get docked below us. I wish they would have given us this win with this loss, we were able to match better people with the lower war rating, but more charge is always better for the wins. But yeah, hopefully Season of Wars will be coming soon, and I can't wait to be having some fun off-season wars with different champions that I cannot bring in during season. That'd be cool. But this is where we're at after this war, but because they pushed us down. This is Coop, sign off. Happy gaming.